Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/continueshow. Audible has over 150,000 titles for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. You know, I could pick one book to recommend to you, but honestly, I'm going to do you a favor right now. Go to the website, type in Neil Stevenson, download everything he's got, but make one of your free books his book, and then you're going to want to buy the rest of them. Trust me, just do it. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/continueshow.
This is ContinueCast.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the ContinueCast, the twice monthly podcast where we play a retro video game and tell you if we would continue or game over. My name's Paul.
My name is Nick.
Racist.
Why, dude? It's just a gong, dude. It's a musical instrument. I don't see what the problem is.
This is the best episode we've ever done.
This is great.
Already. Hi, I'm Josh.
And we have our very special guest.
God.
It's me, Luke Brown.
Can you tell?
Yeah, right. Hold your fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Audience, can you tell that we just discovered Google Hangouts for the first time ever?
Are they
You know what this
supposed
is
to
missing?
answer?
This is missing a boo. This needs a boo one.
No, so you're supposed to hit this when I ask the question.
It
Oh.
doesn't
I
even sound
get
like
it.
crickets.
Kind of does. I
Oh,
mean,
what's the horn do? Oh, that's the fanfare.
It's like a ta-da.
The
Yeah.
Luke entrance.
Oh, do we all have entrances now?
Pause this drum roll.
Yeah.
Where's AC/DC song?
Here's Josh's.
Cashier? Money?
Money.
So money, you don't even know it.
Yeah, man, your money.
That movie's 30 years old.
Is that movie 30 years old?
Nah, it's like 25 years old though.
It was the big anniversary this year of making it, though.
Holy crap.
What was it? What is the anniversary? 25?
I think 25 years.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, man.
That feels like a movie that came out.
It's not 25 years.
It's like 38
If it was
years
25 years, it would have came out when I was like 8.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
know.
saying.
Let's use the internet.
That's a movie that came out while I was in high school. I was like that feels like a movie that came out when I was in high school.
96. So it's almost 20 years old.
Oh, okay. It was not out when I was in high school, so never mind.
No, you were not. You were in middle school.
Yeah, I think I was in elementary school still.
In 1996, you were in elementary school?
I was
How
12.
old are you?
Well, okay.
Yeah,
So I went to
you were-
Catholic school, and so elementary school went to 8th grade.
Okay.
No.
That's
Now
how-
that we got that straightened out.
Thank God. All right.
Just like those nuns in Paul's Knuckles.
Wait, what's that?
What?
Where they make you put your fucking hand on the table and beat you with a ruler.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the 8 years of abuse that I suffered at the hands of the.
Oh, dude. This is bad.
This is great.
I'm loving this.
we need to have somebody on here just to be the sound guy, to be the
We
sound
need a producer. We need an audio
Yeah.
producer.
Oh well, we said maybe we can have Mike Sadorf do it because we don't have Mike Sadorf on this episode's podcast. I love Mike Sadorf, but that was speaking for the internet there.
That dude would never be able to do that. That would require him to sit quietly and hit buttons, and he cannot do that.
We can put him to the test. We'll have to see. We'll have
Love
to
tryouts.
Yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about Mass Effect 2 because we just jumped right to 2.
Yeah. What
You know,
happened
why
to
did
the
we do
first
that?
one?
Yeah, what happened to the first one?
Luke, I'm looking to you for this.
Yeah,
Why did we jump to 2?
it's better.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No, what one was
Why is it better than one, though? I want to know.
gameplay wise, it's you know,
It
one
looks,
was
it looks great. It looks beautiful.
yeah. The first Mass Effect was a much more traditional, like third-person RPG style thing, and 2 and 3 got much more action intensive. And it was less about party management, even though party management is still a big deal, and more about, like, I guess you could say run and gunning, which I kind of disagree with, but I can understand some of the people's complaints.
Well, we played KOTOR on the show, so does that mean we also played Mass Effect 1?
No, it's not that bad. Like, it's a little bit more actiony than that.
When did it come out? 07?
I forget.
Paul, where's the
Next one
vital
came out.
stats?
We're
Vital
going to do some vital stats here. Mass Effect 2 came out in 2010, so I'm going to check Mass Effect.
That was probably 08,
I'll say
yeah.
08.
2007, actually.
07.
Yeah.
Wow. What middle school were you in then, Paul?
I was in non-abuse middle school there, where it was just non-abuse for the entire time.
You were at college with us in 2007.
Yeah, getting abused by the nuns. I was taking non-abuse classes there.
So you took abuse from us then.
Yeah.
You guys were my nuns.
I'm a lot sexier than a nun.
I got some hang-ups about nuns, and
Like sexual hang-ups? Like, what does that mean?
pretty sexy.
Oh my god.
The whole
Where did like the sexy nun thing come from? Like, I mean, I get it.
Halloween.
No, I know, but like, like nuns, nothing about them looks sexy. I guess just
It's the idea that they're pure and you want to violate them.
Oh, and
That's
that they're
what it is.
naked underneath the robes.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's the mystery of what lies beneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harrison Ford.
Which you know is just raging cooch bush.
I honestly
Probably,
don't
yeah.
know where that ever came from, and I don't like to be completely honest. I didn't think a nun sex thing actually existed because all the nuns in my school were like 80 years old.
Lady. Yeah, they're all old ladies. All old ladies who are like slave labor people.
Well, you know they're married to Jesus, and you know he's fucking them real good.
in their brain with faith.
Yeah, well, he can fuck all of them at once, everywhere.
He's God. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Dude, God's a whore, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I said it.
Not my god.
Not my president.
Not all gods.
Yeah, I didn't vote for him.
Hashtag.
I didn't vote for that God.
I didn't vote for that guy at all.
Mass Effect 2 is developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts.
Good. BioWare,
Tell
anyway.
who hit the buttons for that too.
Wasn't me that time.
No, it totally wasn't Josh. And yeah, as far as like other like I don't know, what are some people that are on there? Are there any famous developers or anything on this, Luke? I don't really know.
Oh, was it my job to do the homework for this episode?
No, I mean, I looked it up, but I don't know any of these guys.
No, but I mean the BioWare team is the team.
Well, yeah, there's the team. I mean,
BioWare has always been, I would say, in my experience, BioWare has been known as like the studio, not the individuals at
Right,
the studio.
Yeah.
So we got KOTOR, we've got of course the Baldur's Gate games, all that stuff. So a long line of really well lauded, highly lauded RPGs over the years. And let me ask, what's your experience with the other games? I mean, Luke, I know you played all of them. Josh and Nick, did you guys play it at all?
No, I've never played that. No.
I just know
You mean
people
the
were
Mass Effect
mad
games?
about 3 or something.
Oh, yeah, 3. I know about that.
Well, you know about it, but I'm asking if neither of you guys played it though, right?
Nah.
No, not 3.
Or any
Not
of
after
them?
not after the hoopla.
I had this idea to jump right into 2 one time, and I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to save it.
Save it for a podcast.
Well, I actually started with 3. 3 was the first one I ever played.
What? Why? Okay.
And then I went back to 2, and then played all through 2, and then carried that save over, and then started playing 3 again with that game save intact.
It was that summer you got really into Memento, and you were just like, you know what? Just fucking do it all backwards, man.
You sound like the type of person that would watch Star Wars episodes 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Wow.
What?
Exactly.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Well, why did you start with 3 though? Like,
Because
you
I never
didn't.
played any of them, and I had gotten a job to write the walkthrough guide for Mass Effect 3.
Oh, okay.
So I played through that and captured that and wrote the walkthrough, and then I was like, wow, this was really fun. I'm gonna go play the other one now.
So did you go to 1 or did you go to 2?
I went to 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So you never played 1 though.
Never played 1.
So nobody knows.
Nobody knows what happens.
No, I know exactly what
nobody-
happens.
Nobody ever
There's-
asked Paul what he's done, but Paul actually played 1.
Paul, what happens in 1?
Okay, I'll tell you this much. Never finished it.
What? What? You made such a big deal about. Oh well, Paul played. Paul watched half a movie. Paul knows what happens.
No, I played 1
Uh-huh.
back in the day because our friend Joe Williams told me that I had to play it, and
we all know what a stickler you are for doing everything Joe tells you to.
Joe tells me to. Well, so I checked it out, and as Luke was saying at the beginning of the show, it's a lot different than 2. It's a lot more RPG heavy, and that kind of turned me off from it because I wasn't really looking for that at the time. So I played it I don't know, for
You were
maybe,
just
10.
dating RPGs. You didn't want to get serious with 1.
Yeah, I just wanted to test the waters. I didn't want to develop, I'm not trying to get into a
You just wanted to fool around and not call her back.
I don't
Yeah.
want a committed RPG relationship at this point,
Yeah.
But once you tell an RPG that, then they don't leave you alone. They get on your back,
That's how you get an RPG to love you.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
They always want.
Treat an RPG like dirt. They stick to you like mud.
So Miasma Faith wrote in on the subreddit, and he was talking about, do you feel that the stripped down RPG elements and the buffed up third person shooter elements in ME2, or he said, how do you feel about it? If you played Mass Effect 1, you may remember that there was infinite ammo with every gun, and so the way it worked was they had an overheating thing, so you could shoot, but your gun would heat up to a certain point, and then it would have to stop shooting.
Like
So
Star
that's how
Wars.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
cool.
how they stopped you from just going nuts.
Right. Now that we talk more and more about the first one, I'm like, I kind of would rather get more into that one than this one.
Why is that?
Just like the first-person shooter stuff, or not the first, the shooting part. I was just like, oh yeah, duck behind this, shoot this guy to get to this next part, right?
Is that where BioShock Infinite got that crap from? That whole hold on, now shoot these guys. BioShock Infinite's a little more first-person shootery anyway. It's sort of on the other side of that scale, but watching you play it, Luke, I don't know, there was it just seemed kind of quick-timey eventy a little bit.
You know what? There are parts like that, Josh. There's dialogue parts.
Yeah.
Where, things come up, and you can depending on which way you want to play it, you can do I guess what is it, renegade thing?
Yeah, there's Renegade and
Paragon.
Paragon.
Yeah, this one guy was he's like, oh, I'm just fucking here working on this gunship. Kind of sucks, but I mean, it's a job. And he turns his back, and this thing came up, and I was like, oh yeah, I pushed that button. I pushed it, and fucking Shepard fucking zapped him in the back, and I was like, oh shit, you can just
man.
fuck people up for no reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the light side, dark side, renegade,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Paragon.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and Luke, I don't know too much about it. Can you be both in this?
Can you be both what?
Paragon and Renegade? Because in the Star Wars game, it's like a scale that tips one way or the other. This seems
Go
like
ahead.
you can do both.
You can choose both things. On the character selects screen, it has those not the select screen, but the level up screen. So you have
Yeah.
that two things around Shepard's head,
Yeah.
and one of them is Paragon, and one of them is Renegade. So it shows you which way your decisions are going.
Yeah.
Now, you can pick both sides for whatever situation you think is right. Even in your conversations, you don't have to always be a dick. You don't have to always be nice.
Yeah.
There's no. I mean, the benefits are story related, not so much goods related.
Right.
But I just like playing as a total badass. Dude, the Renegade options are always better. Paragon, you're like, okay, I'll do the diplomatic thing, and Renegade is like, hey, bro, job to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Whenever-
kind of interesting. I didn't have any way to gauge how I should be playing or how I should be responding to people. I guess because I was just I don't know what's going on with this story, so you guys might have a past, but I'm just gonna be a dick to you for some reason because why not?
Right.
You know.
Do you guys like to play as Dick or not Dick? Paragon or Dick? Which one?
I was doing a lot of Dick because I was inspired by Luke. Because it's like his game in my mind, and I was like, that's what Luke would do. So I would always pick the Dick moves.
Thanks.
I always play these games not Dick. I can't be mean to people, to fake people that don't exist. I can't do it. It's like being mean to a pet. Like,
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't deserve that shit.
Yeah. I feel bad, man. You bring him to like consciousness for like some reason, and you're like, I don't want to be a dick to this guy.
Yeah.
He only exists from the time I play the game to when it goes away.
Right.
For the time he's on screen to the time
Yeah.
I leave him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, so both of you guys went Paragon?
I liked being a nice guy.
Yeah.
Even in KOTOR and stuff. I don't know. I don't be mean to anybody.
Yeah, I played kind of neutral. I was kind of like, well, they obviously spent a lot of money to bring this guy back to life for some reason, so the worst thing that you could do would be like to spend a shitload of money and just have to deal with this fucking dickhead again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, let me just be nice to these people.
Well, which did you play? You kept saying he. So did you play as a man or a woman?
Yeah, man, I'm a dude. I'm only gonna play as dude. I'm not gonna play as no girl. No, I'm just kidding. I figured I've only ever seen like male shepherd
Yeah.
times, so I was like, let me just play it like that.
Male
Yeah,
Shepherd looks like. I mean, can you pick different, like the way you look?
Oh yeah, you can change that.
You can change that all up, right?
Yeah.
It only reminds me of like that GIF where he is like freaking out. That's the only thing that reminds me of male Shep. So like every time I think of male Shepherd, I think of that wacko GIF. That's just
Dude, he does have some like derpy ass eyes a lot of times,
does.
man.
Well, even the female does. When I was watching you
Yeah.
play Luke, like she's like twitchy. It's like ugh. It's like weird.
Everyone in this game is really toothy. Like their teeth are really prominent.
They don't have any lips in space, Paul.
Oh man. They all have receding gum lines, and they're like super toothy, and
They're
like
British.
yeah, they're real British. Wow. and
That's where my people come from. I can say it.
yeah, well, you have a long-standing war with them, so you know. But I also noticed that I felt the lip sync was really off in this. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
At
Yeah.
some points.
It gets a lot of times like that, and then it does that thing that I hate in games when like the camera cuts and the background loads before the characters load.
Yeah, pop in.
So it's like pop pop, and
Yeah.
it happens like all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you guys were all playing it on 360.
Yep.
No, I got it for PS3, man. You
Oh,
told
you
me
did?
GameStop
Oh,
has
okay.
it.
Yeah, that's
And,
right.
I got it for $4.
$4. Damn.
4.
Dude, bargain hunter, man.
Did you find it in the bin at Walmart?
No, it was at GameStop. You know what's really weird? They had this GameStop near me in South Philly. They had it was in the new category, and it was $9, and the case, like half the case was missing. Like it was like cracked on the top.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want this is fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna pay $9 for some busted ass case. And I looked in the used thing, and it was $4 and had like a nice looking case. I was like, well, just give me this, dude.
Dude, did you go to Deal Finder Middle School? You must have gone there, man.
That's where I went, dude. Back in 1947, that's where I was,
man.
man.
Oh my God, we are ageless, timeless.
Well, I heard that the way to play this game is on PC, actually, though. That you got to play it that way. That's what I've been told.
That's interesting.
That I hear it's
Who
significantly
told
better.
you that?
Who do you think told me that?
Jontron?
Gentron.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, we'll build a $3,000 rig and play it on that.
I don't
Johnny
know.
hates consoles. Jones over there.
Yeah, man. I told him that I bought it for 360, and he was like, he got legit angry at me. And I was like,
Come on, Paul.
I know, man. I was like, dude, it was $5. I could have bought it for $20 when it's going to be on sale in a month on Steam, because Steam is going to have their summer sale. And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Oh
that. to
no,
myself.
I have a Knights of the Old Republic for PC and also on original Xbox, and I enjoyed it on console more. I don't
Did
know.
you really?
It's nicer. It just played better. On PC,
Well-
it's weirder. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's ported. It's ported over like it seems like kind of hastily to PC, but I feel like now, especially because it's Microsoft and like they're really big on like kind of bridging the gap. I think that they've done a better job of ports.
Right.
Like, the 360 or the regular standard Xbox games weren't ported nearly as well as these new games are.
Well, I wonder what like the combat is like in Mass Effect 2 on the PC. See, like that would weird me out. I wouldn't like that as much. I don't think.
Well, I think as long as you had a Xbox controller. it
Oh,
would be,
well then
you
what's
know,
the fucking point?
better graphics?
You just play it on your $3,000 computer.
Yeah, man.
I
Gotta
don't- I don't know.
You gotta have a fancy ass computer so you don't get the pop in that Nick was complaining about.
Yeah.
You know, and
Play
you
it on your 4K monitor.
on your 4K monitor, 120 hertz.
Uh-huh.
Put your VR goggles on,
With your haptic dick suit.
haptic dick suit.
Oh my
You know,
god.
but the problem with the pop-in though isn't really related to the game itself. It's that it's built on Unreal, which has the track
Yeah.
record of the worst pop-in ever in history wherever it's used.
This is true. This is very true. Luke, you played as FemShep, right?
Always.
You always play as FemShep.
That's
Why
cool.
is that?
Because I'm already a guy, and every other game is Johnny White Dude
Yeah.
to start with. So I like playing games that give me the option to not be Johnny White Dude. And Jennifer Hale is a million times better actress than
Yeah.
whatever the guy who plays male Shepherd is.
She is the voice of the female trooper in the Old Republic.
Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff. I was actually looking her up earlier.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah,
very
Friendship looks cool.
default FemShep is like that redheaded chick. So yeah, she's
That's really cool.
she's got her shit together.
She's on Knights of the Old Republic. She's in Cinderella 2, the very famous Cinderella 2.
Ooh, Metal Gear Solid.
She's in a lot of things, and but this is like the crowning achievement. Like her through the whole trilogy is just amazing.
Oh, the guy who plays Shepard is weird looking.
I gotta look this guy up.
Can I
now.
look? Can I send you guys a? How do I send you a link?
You could screen. You can screen share with us.
Can I just drop this here?
Yeah, he's weird looking. Whoa.
Ugh, dude. His Wikipedia picture is very strange. Oh, Canadian. Oh, makes sense.
Is it the magician one?
no.
Just kidding. That's a joke.
Is it him? Is it him wearing the Mickey gloves and holding a skull?
No, on his Wikipedia page, it's him looking at his face like.
It's me, Johnny Whiteman.
It's Shepard. I'm coming to save everyone from the Reapers.
He kind of looks like Uncle Jesse, to be completely honest.
Ah, sick.
He looks like Uncle Jesse, like before they made Uncle Jesse hot in the movie, like when like the hot cheerleader makes the deal with somebody. That's what this guy looks like beforehand.
Wait, there was a movie?
No, I was talking about She's All That.
Oh.
We're talking about gender swapped. I was talking about gender swapped She's All That.
I think FemShep is more attractive without her nerd glasses.
Yo, do you think they can make a gender swapped She's All That? Like, would that work the other way around?
Who was
Maybe.
who's all that?
No, because no hot chick would ever take a dumb nerd anywhere. But they already did. It's called Can't Buy Me Love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess it is Can't Buy Me Love, yeah.
The Beatles song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old Patrick Dempsey movie with the girl
Yeah.
who wasn't in very many other things after that.
Then he becomes a gigolo.
Oh my god.
Guys, I gotta admit something.
Yeah.
I never saw She's All That.
Dude, it's great. Anna
Did you see
Paquin.
Not Another Teen Movie?
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, it's just that? Oh, okay.
You didn't watch it in middle school, Paul?
No, it came out after he was in middle school.
It came out before I was in middle school, man. I was still in elementary, getting beaten up by nuns all the time. Yeah.
What did you play as, Paul? Did you play as a female shepherd?
No, I did, man. I got really disappointed too because Luke was telling me how much better it is to be female shepherd.
Every BioWare game that I play, I'm always a woman. It's much more interesting. I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's because I'm not a woman. and I don't know what it's like to be one, and I find it more interesting. But I don't know. They write better for women, I think.
Well, it's pretty much an asexual storyline, right, Luke? Like the storyline doesn't change if you're male or female.
The storyline doesn't. Some of the romance options do down the line, but
someone
that's why the only thing you can change is the first name, because everybody always just calls you Shepard.
Shepard, yeah.
Right.
What's your first name? Just whatever you want it to be.
As the woman, it's
Guns?
Jane.
Oh, that's original.
What's the guy's? Jack.
Jack, yeah.
Oh shit! Like I'm lost.
Jack Shepard.
Mhm.
That's where they got it from.
And now Nick Murphy's choice makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of the dating portion of it, which I never got to, did you guys get to any of that in the game yet?
I didn't get to know dating.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for Dom and you and Chris Buke to come out.
And start doing the start watching with the popcorn.
Tarzan Boy, what's that called?
Yeah, Tarzan boy.
Yeah, Tarzan boy.
For those who don't know, we did a little joke video back in the day where it was like, what was that during like the height of when everyone was like, oh my god, you can have sex in this game and like going on about it. So we did a video saying what the real sex scene was like, and it was us just watching it, making jabs. We'll have to post that as a link on there.
I think it got taken down.
No, it's still there.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Hold
I
on.
thought we got busted for Tarzan Boy.
I don't.
That's like back in old YouTube. I think now they're just like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's funny because I was watching our because Akira on the subreddit posted the Throwback Thursday. She did our anniversary special where we had the clip show,
Yeah.
and I was watching that episode today, and I was like, man, we used a bunch of songs in this, and it's not down. It's still there. I was pretty surprised by that.
No, it's still there. I'm listening to it.
Okay.
I'm listening to
Believe you.
Tarzan Boy. Yeah. Tarzan Boy. Chrono Gamer Show wrote in about the sex parts and
Six.
and he was bringing up how you can't do male on male. You can do woman on woman, but you can't do
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
man on man.
You can in the Old Republic. That's a thing they added a couple of years ago. Like I think a year after the game came out. And it was kind of a big deal. It was really cool. And
You couldn't do any sort of homosexual relationships, or just male.
no, you can't. You couldn't do any. And then they added both in female, female, male, male.
Right.
So
You would have thought they would have learned their lesson from this one, because apparently they fucked it up here.
I don't. I mean,
Okay. Sorry.
no. I was just gonna say like I don't know like why like. I mean, I guess I guess I do know why they don't do that, but you know because they don't want to like. "Quote unquote" offend anyone with something that exists in real life.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know why they don't. It would be easy to do. Just do it.
Well,
Easy to kiss a dude is what I'm saying. So somebody come kiss me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not in Mass Effect. Having played as the woman, I didn't even really know that you couldn't do it as a dude. But for Old Republic, they did it because there was no homosexuality in Star Wars.
At all, ever.
And then everybody was like, "Dude, come on."
You're telling me
Yeah.
they wrote 800 books and they didn't have one dude kiss a dude in any of them?
I think it was kind of a thing.
Probably, yeah.
I just read something the other day about how like because Han says "see you in hell," they had to like adapt hell into
Yeah.
Star Wars mythology.
It's like Sith hell or something, right?
Yeah, like there's two different. There's like Sith hell, and then like in Corellia, it's called like chaos or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty nuts.
Who wrote these things? Orson Scott Card? What the fuck?
Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson hanging out with...
You guys remember when he had that show, that cartoon? That was Life with Louie. That was really good.
It's me, Louie Anderson.
Little baby. My dad's a jerk.
He drives a Rambler.
Oh my god.
God.
Fucking
man.
derail this.
I loved that show.
Life with Louie?
I loved it.
Dude, it was good, right?
I love the fact that every joke was based around his silly voice.
Dude, and it was like, I remember one episode specifically, it was like a snowball fight He's like, oh, I got hit in the ear, and like,
Oh yeah,
he like starts like limping because he got hit in the ear.
yeah.
I don't remember.
He was a little bitch. He was a little
Yeah.
baby. He couldn't
Yeah.
handle it. Can't hang.
Yeah, Louis Anderson can't hang, dude.
I'm a little bitch. I can't hang.
Oh man.
But anyways, so what did you guys think? I mean, like gameplay wise, let's not even get into the story right now. Gameplay wise, this
Well,
is
I was sick for a week, and I only
Gameplay.
right.
so I only got to watch Luke play. But what really got me when I was watching Luke play was the flying around in the solar system thing, man.
That was cool.
Fucking
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, and you could do like the jumps to the different space stations. Or
That's like
rather,
a game right there. I just want to play that game.
Well, did you do the mining?
That's what Luke was doing, and I was like, man, how do you not just go to a solar system and then just do that until you get everything and then progress the story? That's what I would do.
That's what I did when I played the first time. You can run a planet out of resources.
Yeah, I saw that. There's nothing better than going to a planet that says rich, like searching for that like one spot, hitting it, and it like drops down to like good, and you're like, yeah. Like I just like pillaged the fuck out of that planet.
Yeah, and a lot of them are inhabited planets, so you basically just ruined an entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
There's no prime directive in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, this shit's mine.
No, it's great. That part's addicting, and not only is it addicting because you're gathering stuff, which always feels good, but also because it's got these great rumble controls that like you can, it's like kind of meditative that you're like just like zooming around, waiting for like that perfect
Yeah.
location. And then you got the visuals too, and then on top of it, the music for it is all ambient and cool and like whistlecore, and I love it.
Whistlecore.
That's your favorite.
It's just great. It's my favorite, so I love it. Dude.
What were the other ones that you love? I don't remember.
Ambient, whistlecore.
It was folk something.
Oh, it was like, yeah, folk, polka. I don't remember.
Folk hop.
Polka.
Folk hop.
Oh my god.
No, but the mining part is really cool. Surprisingly good for like, it's like mini games like that. For me personally, I don't really usually go for that type of stuff. But it's usually like boring and seems tedious to me. But that was for some reason actually really really cool.
I get crazy in games like this where like I have to use the strategy guide because I have to do everything like to the utmost maximum potential of it.
Right.
So like I don't know, like I don't know, I don't like, it's like a daunting task to me to like be like, oh, the story starts now,
Yeah.
like I just want to like get all the resources so I'm rich, and that way later on I can buy the best gun or lightsaber or whatever it is.
Right. That's a Josh Henderson noise right there.
Funny, man. The one thing that was kind of weird was like the hacking stuff. I was kind of like, all right.
Which
I
one?
guess.
There's two
Right.
hacking mini games. Which one?
There's like the matching icons, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the other one is like match the code source or whatever.
Yeah.
And both where I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like the matching ones was easy, right? And I was like, I can tell right off the bat this is going to get annoyingly hard very quickly. And then
Right.
the code hacking thing, like I must have done it like 10 times. Like I was just like, I don't understand this. Like it was just.
Well, it's color coded, which sucks.
Well, yeah, that first off, that sucks. And then I was just like, all right, well, I guess it goes kind of thick in the middle, and then there's like a bunch of things that go at an angle and match that one, I guess.
Right.
Well,
Right.
no, there's
Watch
a
out
picture
for the
of-
red
yeah,
ones.
There's
Well,
that
that's what I mean.
picture at the top.
I didn't get that picture at the top until like I was like, oh, okay, match that one. I thought you had to match like them in the sequence because that's what you did in the other game. So it just took
Right.
me longer than it probably should have.
Yeah, no, I hate that part of this game. And if you want to be the guy that gets all the money from all the safes and does all the things, it's like triple annoying.
Yeah.
And when I was playing, I did like one or two in this game when I had to, when I was playing through it with the on the live stream for everybody. But man, I was like, this is my least favorite part of the game.
All the hacking.
All the hacking. I can't stand it.
You get like lost in that stuff. Like it kind of it for me, I agree too. Like it takes you out of the game like immediately because it's like, oh, I'm playing
A video game.
Yeah, I'm playing a video game where I'm playing a spreadsheet. What number matches this? It's like, this is fucking boring, dude. I don't want to go to accounting school. I want to play fucking Mass Effect.
Right.
The matching one didn't bother me too much, like the circle matching one, but the document matching one is definitely, I kind of dread those.
Hmm.
And it's just kind of frustrating. But they're so, I mean, at least right now they're easy. I assume, Luke, that they get much more difficult later on.
No, they stay the same the whole way
Oh, they
through.
stay the same, really?
That's exact. They're what you see the first time you play is what you see at the end.
Oh, wow.
That's
So
why
they
they're
just get like less time to do it in.
no.
Oh.
No? Wow. So you're saying that I'm going to be able to hack everything very easily throughout this entire game?
Yeah, it's basically just a mini game that's there for you to get like bonus things. It's not meant to be like a puzzle room in like God of War, Tomb Raider, where like it progressively gets harder. It's just a little thing to give you something to do to earn that money instead of just hitting A to pick it up.
Right. I thought it was going to be like BioShock, where it got slightly more difficult.
Nope. See, because at BioShock it served a purpose because when you were hacking those things, it was to gain an advantage.
Right.
Here, the only advantage is more credits, and that's really not that serious.
That sucks. I really thought that was going to be something that
Yeah, no.
they would have known. Oh well. Oh well, I don't really give a shit.
Can't take them with you,
Can't
Credit.
take them with you. I know that's right.
Ain't room for one thing in everybody's grave.
That's right. My dick.
I think that's the second time you said that on this podcast, Luke. About the grave thing. Room for one thing in the grave.
Mhm.
Is he falling behind
That's a
us?
pretty dark line.
No, I'm right here. I'm listening. I'm trying not to speak over everybody.
Oh, that's
No,
all right.
it's tough. Besides the mini games and stuff like that, I mean, like as far as like the gameplay though, the shooting, would it take you a while to get used to it? Did it feel intuitive? Nick, like how did you feel about it?
I mean, it felt all right. Like it was kind of weird being able to like aim while you're taking cover, and then I don't know. It felt weird at first. Like so when you're like ducked down and you want to like spring up, like what's the button to spring up? Is it just shoot?
Well, yeah, left trigger.
Yeah, I felt like when you have to like hold it and he like gets into position and then will fire like once, but then as soon as you let go, he drops back down. There wasn't a way to like do like double shots or anything like that. I don't know. I just struggle with that a little bit.
Well, if you hold left trigger,
Yeah. Go ahead, Paul, sorry.
if you hold left, it's good. If you hold left
Yeah,
trigger,
it
you'll do
zooms
you'll do the aim, so that you use that to zoom in, and then you hit right trigger to fire off your shots, and then it's sort of like Time Cop, where you like you let
duck back
go,
down,
you
yeah.
have to duck back down and reload, and then
Yeah, it
pop
took
back
me a
up.
little bit to get used to it. It was just like coordinating between those two back and forth was kind of weird.
Right.
But yeah, it felt nice. It felt pretty easy. It like compensated for my like poor lack of hand-eye coordination when it comes to these things. I was like, I'm gonna set this thing to fucking casual right off the bat.
Do you use any of the like special moves or anything to help you out, like the slowdown or anything like that?
Oh, you know what? I never used the slowdown. Now that you mention it.
You should start using that because that'll definitely help you, like line up headshots and things like that.
Well, everybody has different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like the one guy makes them float around, and that's cool. Like making your team do things as you're like. It definitely felt more like military kind of thing rather than just like. It felt more like a team game rather than just like a go down the corridor and shoot dudes game.
Right. That stuff gets very important, like later on, managing, like when you're fighting more armored soldiers and mechs, like who's going to overload the computer, who's going to hit them with this to take down their shields faster. And you can earn some of those abilities later yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids voted for me to be Vanguard, which I never was when I played it before, and my starting power was that like leaping forward punch that like you kind of like warp through the stage
Right.
and then like hit a bunch of guys. And I also had a like a ground pound.
That's cool.
You're like Mario?
What's going on here? Hold on.
No, the ground pound was like you shoot shockwaves through the ground and it like goes in a straight line. So if you can line up like 3 enemies, it'll like hit them all.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I just did the straight up soldiers, so I didn't even get to experience any of that stuff.
Where
That's
does it
really
ask
cool.
you when you want to do that stuff? I don't.
When you create your character, you have the option. After you get rebuilt on the ship, it says, how do you want to be?
I don't
then
remember
that's
any
all
options.
No, it was like Vanguard, Assault, Engineer, Soldier.
Yeah.
That was a direct quote from the game too, because the person goes up to you and goes, "How do you want to be?" and then you
Oh,
have to select.
is there like a quick thing in there? I think I might have selected
No, it was
that.
not a QuickTime thing.
No,
like a
quick build thing or something.
Oh yeah, Quick Build was in there. Yeah.
Okay. That's why it's not familiar because I just did that.
Oh okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
You're probably a soldier then.
Okay.
So is soldier just like regular guy? That's just like, hey, you're a regular
Basically.
man.
Yeah, you kind of get to use a little bit more of like the weapons and stuff like that. Like you can have all these different like bullet types and things like that. So I guess
Different bullets.
different.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Judge Dredd, man. It's sweet.
High X.
Yeah, you get
Don't win me.
what I have incendiary bullets and shredder bullets.
Yeah.
But I think with soldier,
I got breezy bullets.
yeah, the freeze ones, yeah, cryo, whatever.
Yeah, man, all types of shit. It's
Dude,
cool.
I love switching between that shit. It's so good.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
some loud noises happening right now.
Oh my god, listen to that.
Thought it was
God.
a mariachi band.
Ready? Hold on.
This is my life. This is what I live next to. Awesome.
Wow.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
No, but Luke, I mean, you play a lot of shooters and like first person, third person. How does this one feel in comparison to other ones for you?
I mean, as a shooter, it's very sluggish, especially compared because at the time, Gears of War was another big like cover shooter,
Yep.
and that's
It's
kind
the
of
cover, yeah. It's the
spread some of that influence onto Mass Effect 2 because it was so successful. Gears of War.
Yeah, I was gonna say that definitely seemed like the game that put the most influence into this.
BioWare loves cover systems. They fucking love it. Like the Old Republic, like two of the four classes you can be, like, has cover, which is like ridiculous.
Ridiculous for an MMO.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I remember in Red Dead it was like that. It was just like click button to take cover, and then I was like, all right, well now I'm invincible because
Yeah.
like especially in Red Dead you would just click fire button and it would just like lock on to them.
Yep.
Right.
It made it a hell of a lot easier.
But yeah, Luke. So it feels sluggish though.
The shooting is sluggish, but it's in those other kind of games you don't really get control of your squad, so you can pinpoint where you want the other people to be on the map if you want, and really direct them, or you can just let them do whatever the hell they want too.
Right.
Which every other game is like, where you don't really control the other people. I mean,
That's how
later
I am,
versions of Gears of War, I think you could, if I recall correctly, you could like hide people in certain spots, but.
Laissez-faire. That's what I'm talking about.
Laissez-faire bullet combat. Yeah.
I can see people getting really into the like commanding. I mean, you're a commander, right? That's your name,
Commander
Shepard. So like, I can see people getting into that, like, you do this, you do that, like strategy shit. I don't know.
You definitely have to do it. I mean, like, as I've gotten further into the game, I've started to hit, like Luke was saying, there's guys that have 3 layers of life, and like 2 of them regenerate, so you gotta like knock down, or rather, one of them regenerates, and then one's like
Kill the healer.
Yeah, so you gotta knock down all these different shields first, and then you can finally do like legit damage to them. And telling your people to like hit them with different abilities like absolutely helps that.
Miranda, hit him with that ass.
That ass, girl.
I fucking hate Miranda.
Why do you hate Miranda? Is it her Aussie accent?
Dude, I was like, oh my god, is Paul Hogan's wife this girl? What is happening?
Paul Hogan's wife. I think Paul Hogan's wife's American.
Oh really?
She's the woman from Crocodile.
In the movie, Josh, but not in real life.
No, in real life.
that was his real wife.
I have no idea. I don't know the Crocodile Dundee lore.
It's very important to me.
Dude,
The
Lauren a
second
minute,
movie
Crocodile
is based
Dundee.
on her life.
Yeah,
She really got in trouble with that drug dealer that time.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
She got
two-
kidnapped.
Two was a documentary.
Who did? Oh, the chick from Yvonne Stravovsky.
Yeah, Chuck's girlfriend.
Yeah. She was good in that one season of Dexter. She wasn't too bad in that.
Is she the voice of Miranda? Is that who?
She's Miranda's
And
voice.
the character model.
Oh, really?
They just
Oh,
gave her
really?
black hair.
That's interesting. I picked Seth Green right off the bat,
Yeah, Seth
Yeah.
Green. I was like, fucking Seth Green, dude.
and then Martin Sheen. I was like, oh, hey, Martin Sheen, how's it going?
That's
Well,
really
Martin
weird.
Sheen's the Invisible Man or whatever.
Yeah.
The elusive-
Cigarette smoking man.
Yeah, the Illustrated Man.
The Illustrated Man, the Painted Man. Yeah.
No, dude, those scenes were really cool. I was like, oh, I like this. He's the smoking man. This is a good setup. Like, I liked all that mystery stuff. Like,
Mm.
it was like, oh, we brought you back for some reason. And then it's like, go get these guys and do this thing.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to
Yeah.
kind of dive more into that right
I
off the
think
bat.
I get the sense that there's more to it than we know. You know?
What, you mean they brought him back for ulterior motives, not just to be an Ultimate Universe badass?
Him or her.
Oh. You
Yeah.
brought them back for that?
You brought they back.
You brought Day back?
Man, BioWare fucking loves that fucking plot device. Hey, you were
Jesus
dead and now
Christ.
you're not. You're alive now and you weren't.
Well, yeah.
No, and everybody's just like okay with it.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, oh, Shepard, I thought you blew up in that thing. And, guess you didn't.
Yeah.
Years later.
Well, what's funny
Okay.
is it's like very obviously they were like, well, shit, like we got to allow people to not play 1 so they can go into 3. So let's just kill this dude and then just resurrect him and then they can be whatever the fuck they want again. That's our
It's a
loophole.
reset button.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the world
Oh, I
reset
see.
button.
It's the J.J. Abrams reset button. Hit it.
Yeah.
Well, what happens at the end of 1?
Yeah, what happens at the end of 1? Luke or Paul?
Luke would know.
Well, if you also watch the stream, for Mass Effect 2, and Nick, I didn't know you were playing on the PS3. I guess I could have told you guys this anyway, but I didn't. There was a bit of DLC. I guess that's why, because it still costs money. No, it costs money. It's not free. Called Mass Effect Genesis, which is an interactive motion comic
Uh-huh.
that allows you to make all the major decisions from the first Mass Effect while also catching you up on the story.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it takes like 15 minutes to like get through, maybe 10, 15 minutes to get through, and there was a big bad, and you find out he's working for the Reapers, and he wants to do this stuff, and then you kill him, and then it's like, well, the threat's still out there. We gotta go track him down.
Yeah.
And then, as you know, the second one starts with Shepard getting blown up, and then we jump 2 years later.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the whole like saving the universe storyline, it is what
Yeah.
it is.
I feel like this thing they borrowed like a lot from a lot of other things. Like a lot of other things.
Well, there's obviously Star Wars. I mean, it's like really obvious.
Well,
how
this
much
was
that
their.
is.
This was their. We need our own
Yeah.
title.
This is It's like you can see how much Star Wars influenced this entire world, but you can see they were like, oh, but we'll do our own spin on it, and they
Right.
created their own alien species, created their own universe, although it takes place in our universe. You know, you can tell they did all that stuff. But I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I loved the first planet you go to is like cyberpunk as hell. You go up and you're going to like you go to Omega and it's like this like mining colony and there's like, the club you go into with the competing gangs and it's got the slums.
It's also this is BioWare, man. BioWare fucking that's what they do. Like I think the first planet you go to in KOTOR, there's fucking bike gangs and there's gangs and all this mining shit. I think in KOTOR 2 you wake up from your sleep, your coma in a mining colony. Like
right.
they just like recycle this shit over and over again, which like I don't mind it. Like I like it because I like the games they make. But
yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, I preferred that cyberpunk setting, and I really enjoyed that. And I was like, I just want to do like Nick and Josh and even Luke. We've talked about this before. Dread. Like the best part about the new Dread movie is that it's like a small little story, and that's all it is. It's not trying to go do the save the world thing, and like that stuff's really cool.
Yeah, like those little missions are like they're well done and stuff, but then it always come back like, oh yeah, we got this bigger thing that we're leading towards like, no, I like this smaller story, man. Let me just stick with this for a little bit.
It's tough though because they want to show you their imagination. Like they want to show you like, look at the universe we created. You know, look at all these cool things we made. So like whereas like a story might be more interesting if it was centralized in one location. I think for like a game like this, like that's not gonna happen because everyone's like, hey, we made all these aliens, we're gonna fucking use them.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess too, if you're gonna do like the Jesus resurrection allegory, I guess you kind of have to like go big with it,
Go big or go home. That's what Jesus said.
Said in the Bible, man.
And then he went home.
Fucking Brad 316.
We're gonna be showing gameplay over this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Terrible gameplay that everyone's gonna hate.
Luke's gonna go take a dump.
Yeah, he just got up. Luke
got up and walked.
Hi, Luke.
Luke's the only one that we can see what he's doing.
Fucking walked into like the sun. Like he opened that door, dude. It was like the sunshine. He's that guy from Sunshine.
All right, so up in the corner, nobody's gonna be able to see this when we, whatever. But there's like a cubby hole. Wouldn't it be creepy if like a little like demon monkey came out of there?
We're just watching it. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, this is like a horror movie that starts right now. Ah!
And then Luke would come back, it would slither back up there, and we'd be like, Luke, don't sit down, don't sit down.
You don't fucking know.
But he doesn't have his headphones on, so he can't hear us, so he sits down, right?
Yeah.
And then he fucking dies.
We're watching it and we're like screaming and we're like trying to tell him how to save his life.
Yeah, and we're like, Luke, don't sit down.
Dude, but like maybe like Luke lives, and then we show him the video, and then the video there's just static on this part.
Oh no!
Ah, shit, dude. Yo,
Yeah.
Copyright us right now. Nobody steal that. Nobody steal that idea.
In a movie.
That's creepy as shit. So who are like the Reapers in this? Are they like the
okay.
Firefly Reapers? Is that?
Yeah,
No,
that's all.
actually,
Yeah.
It's quite different. I actually know that because I played the first game. So
Hopefully, there's less raping to death.
there might be some. It's
Hopefully Wash lives in this one. 'Cause I would hope that Seth Green is like the Wash character.
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Think about it.
Dude, he really is that. Holy shit, yeah, he really is.
Luke,
When you were fucking gone, dude, this fucking demon monkey climbed out of that little cubby hole up there, dude. It was fucking crazy.
I believe it.
Get out the room, Luke! Get out the room!
Sorry, I didn't realize that while being on camera on a Google Hangout, I wouldn't be able to do my typical sneaky, quiet bathroom break in the middle of an audio podcast.
you could have if you had better friends that weren't mean and called you out on it. So.
Oh, I don't care that you called me out on it. I just brought it up when I came back without even knowing that. But usually during the show where it's all I can sneak away real quick and it's not a big deal.
Yeah. We were just talking about the Reapers and the fact that they do slightly less raping than in Firefly. But,
the Reavers.
Reavers, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're like a synthetic.
Oh, they
life
changed
form.
one letter. It's a whole different thing, guys.
They're the synthetic life form that they come back every like couple like 10,000 years or something like.
like Cylons.
There's a significant amount of time. I think it's like every 50,000 years or something like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so they come back every now and then, wipe out the universe, and then there's a.
How did we survive the first couple times they did that? Riddle me that one, Batman.
It all happened before, Josh. And it's all
It all happened again.
I'm waiting for the Cubby Monkey to come out and answer
yeah,
that.
right.
Like, cause I mean, did they like destroy like everything in the universe? Like, I don't understand.
That's basically the gist. Yeah, they destroy the galaxy.
So how did we survive? How were we? Because we've been around for like a long time. Like, Earth's been around for 4 billion years.
Maybe they only do it to highly functioning.
Well, they don't blow up. They don't blow up like the planet. They eradicate all life.
Yeah, but that's why. Yeah, but we were life. We're life. We've been life for 250,000 years. So you figure that.
Yes.
5 of these. How do we survive 5 of them?
Maybe it's about 500,000 years. I forget the exact amount of time.
It's a large
Top of
number.
my head.
I
It's a
need to
long
know.
time. In between the in between the seasons, it's like Halley's Comet, but for genocide.
Extinction.
Josh, it's whatever number will make you stop asking questions, okay?
Well, I don't know if there is one. I don't know if there is one. Your numbers can't silence me, Paul.
Yeah, so they come around, they destroy everything, and right now is a time when they're going to be coming around, and your job is to stop it. So
Well, supposedly.
supposedly.
There's people out there who don't believe it actually happens, Josh, and then there are people like the Elusive Man and Shepard who are seeing the signs, and the universe or the galaxy.
He picked up his eyes and he saw the signs.
The galaxy is in denial about the events of 1.
Oh.
The
wait,
one
It's pronounced 9/11, Luke. In the universe, it is.
I believe you.
I mean, that would be like their version of that. Right?
Well, 9/11 happened in their universe too, so they've just been like everything becomes the new 9/11, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
That makes sense.
they're like, wow, this is the worst 9/11 that we've had so far.
It was one weird day.
Man, that was one
Weird galaxy.
Guys are the worst.
Yeah, we find a way to ruin just about everything.
So they're robots? They're synthetic, so they're what?
Yeah.
They're robots or whatever?
Yeah, they're synthetic.
Why is everyone afraid of robots?
Yeah, dude, it's really weird when you get that that artificial intelligence, also played by Trisha Helfer from Battlestar Galactica.
Wait, no, it is?
Yeah.
Edie.
Yeah.
Oh, Edie is.
Wait, is
oh.
it really?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is,
Like
yeah.
everybody, like Joker has this like, fuck that fake ass machine shit. I don't trust it.
Right.
Dude,
Why
what's
is everybody
great
doing like that?
is that she's
Like,
that
dude,
voice.
how do you get to the Edie sex scene? That's what I want to know.
She has a vagina.
She got a robot vagina.
Should I say things?
Yeah, because I want to
do
know
we
if
get to do that?
if there's no robot sex in this, then that's the biggest insult.
The bust.
There is no robot sex because she's an artificial intelligence in Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
Mass Effect 3, they
Give her a body?
They give her a body.
Oh damn.
Whoa.
Is it Trisha Helfer's body?
It's way better than Trisha Helfer's body.
No,
And that
All right,
was,
first of all,
that was quite a hot topic amongst the people who were like, of course they put the cyborg brain in the sexiest body they could find.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm trying to
Dude, there is some...
Oh, you're
All I gotta
crazy.
say is-
Do you think
This is
that
a credit.
if
This
you're
is,
hotter than that is hotter than Trisha Helfer, dude, get the fuck out of
this
here.
is a credit to the cosplay community. There are, like, really amazing Edie cosplays out there of that with her just like basically body paint and a orange visor.
I'm looking it up right now.
They're amazing. They're stellar,
Yeah,
and
they
not
look
just
good.
because it's like hot chicks.
Yeah,
but
no,
because
yeah.
they do such like a fucking amazing job.
I want to see what they use for the glasses. Oh, that's cool.
Does she fall in love with whatchamacallit, Seth Green?
Oh, you couldn't tell from the way they were setting that up immediately
Yeah.
in Mass Effect 2. Joker's gonna hate you. Like, oh, so they're gonna fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of girls posing with their boyfriends, dressed up like Joker.
But yeah, so
you
that's
know
a-
what? So, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's a thing. You can't romance her. She and
Okay.
Joker are the couple.
I see.
That's one of the few people that you can't like romance.
Okay, so like going into this game, I just knew like Commander Shepard and that one guy who looks like those aliens from the Fifth Element, and then like the lizard lady and like the lady that looks like Daft Punk. I was like, I know those are the characters. I know there was like the girl too. But then my only other like knowledge of the game is like, oh, you get to like have sex with people. It doesn't matter if you're a girl, you have sex with a girl. So I was like, okay, well, who on this ship am I gonna fuck?
Yeah.
Because that was like I was like, all right, this chick with the visor, man. I know we're gonna get it on. I know it's gonna be great.
Wait, you're not like that all the time? Because that's just what I do all the time.
In any game
Who am I
and
gonna
in real
fuck
life.
in this place? Every time I get in there.
In this place.
Middle school, nurse's office, anywhere.
You got in this Google Hangout, and you're like, who am I going to fuck in this
Who am
Google
I
Hangout?
going
Am I gonna fuck here? That's why you want to do it. Like, we're gonna do it on Google Hangout. Can't fuck over Google Hangout. Come on.
Yeah, disappointment.
Yep.
There's a character in the Old Republic that I think is supposed to be modeled after these EDI and Joker.
Oh yeah.
Theron Cedrax, and he has like a hologram who he's in love with. And
It's Krieger.
it's I forget what her name is. It's like Joy or something like that.
That's funny. All right, are we done? I'm gonna go watch Archer.
We can wrap it up. I mean, I think.
I said that as a joke. I really wasn't. I really don't care.
No. I mean, I actually want to. I want to play more of it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this in person, actually.
Her name's Holiday.
Okay.
Oh, because she's a hologram.
Holiday. Hologram.
Oh Jesus, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, I want to ask this question. Foxy Sea Lion wrote in on the subreddit and asked what your favorite companion was and why they are your favorite. And I know we don't have them all yet, but what are your guys' favorites?
Mine is Jack.
Jack?
I fucking love Jack.
Which one's Jack? Let me see. Let me look at the pictures here. I got them all up.
Let me look at
Jack.
dossier.
Jack is the fucking best.
I don't see a Jack.
See the first guy?
Oh, I see Jack. I see Jack.
Are they your squad members? Is that what it is?
Yeah, squad
Jack.
members.
Jack is like the Firefly. Like, what's her name? The girl.
Not really. I mean, a little bit, kinda, but not in like brain space. In powers, maybe.
Yeah, like she's got a similar like I'm just gonna fuck this entire room of giant robots up type of thing.
She's got like the crazy biotic powers. That's like they experimented on her and turned her into that kind of thing. But she's also like not mentally unstable like River.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Which one's the one with the voice box? Like this, like she's got cancer, but she's just an
Tali.
alien.
Tali.
I like
Tali.
her.
Yeah, she's cool. I actually liked her too.
She's innocent.
Yeah, she is kind of innocent.
I like that.
Well, she's
I wanna
really
correct
young.
it.
Yeah.
She's really young.
Josh
I
is
liked
one-
Garrus. That was cool. I was like, I could tell we're gonna be best friends already.
Garrus is a good dude. I love Thane is my real homeboy though.
Bring
Tane?
up nude Tane.
Thane. No, Thane.
Bring
Thane's
up
the
nude
fucking
Thane.
best, man. That guy rocks.
I always like the Krogans, the big giant dudes.
Are they the Mangaloids?
They're
Or whatever?
Yeah.
They're like the big, like beefy, like turtle-looking guys.
Yeah.
Grunt, was that the guy we ran into earlier?
Yeah, yeah.
Place.
Like
Yeah.
those dudes are always my favorite. But I do like Garrus. I'm with you, Nick. I like that guy.
It's like, man, you just know. It's like, yeah, we got a history together. One of us is probably gonna die, and it's probably gonna be you because I'm on the cover.
You're like, we're telling jokes right away, so I can tell that we have an established friendship.
That's just good writing. That's just good writing, guys.
We go back.
But it is cool. His was fun because you got to do that like last stand in that tower.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. That was really cool. And that fucking helicopter comes in.
Oh, that was sweet.
That was really cool.
But then I just pulled out my grenade launcher and killed it in like 3 shots, and it was done. So
Damn, dude.
yeah, that's how you do it, man. You gotta save that thing for the right moment. Just unload.
Now you're RPGing.
Yeah.
Gotta save this for the right moment.
Now I'm action RPG.
20
Yeah,
hours later, 99 fucking potions.
Yep.
Gotta save it.
Hey man, I'm never using those elixirs. All right, one day I'm gonna need them.
You gotta save those mega elixirs, man.
Yeah, man.
Kill that whole party.
I gotta save him for the final boss when I kill him in one hit because I got the fucking ultimate materia.
We gotta play it Sephiroth. All right, I know you guys are gonna shoot this down, but when we
Okay.
gonna play? When we gonna play that game for this?
7?
7?
Oh my god.
I say next year we do a year-long campaign where we just play Final Fantasy VII.
Holy shit. And then everybody stops listening to the podcast.
Yeah. No, dude. No. Are you kidding me? People would eat that shit up.
I'd play it.
I've never played it, so.
I'm waiting for the
January
re-release.
through March. We'll get out of Midgar.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
God.
No, that's what it's really like. You
Oh my God.
play and you're like, oh, this is what it's going to be like. And then you get to this one point, you're like, oh, there's an entire fucking world that I have to go explore now.
Yo, that blew my mind. That blew my like
Yeah.
13, 14-year-old mind, whatever I was when I played that.
Hell yeah. Dude, you're in middle school and you're like, what? Nuns are beating me up and I have a whole world to explore.
Should not have gone to nun abuse school. God damn it.
I need my hands to play this game.
None of
We lost Luke, guys.
these. Oh no.
Well, let's do a round table here. Let's go around the table and let's
Yeah.
see whether we would continue or game over this one.
Continue. These games are great. I mean, BioWare games are really good. I have a soft spot for them, so you know,
Yeah.
they're great.
Yep. Luke?
I'll continue, but I'm not going to be around.
Oh,
Right? No, or am I?
You'll be there for next week at some
yeah,
point.
you will be.
No, when would we record again?
Not till the week after.
The week
Oh,
after.
no, alright, yeah, you're right. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, I'll continue. Even though I beat it already.
Nick?
I'm gonna game over. Fuck this game.
For real?
No, I'm just kidding.
Just wanted to use that. Did you do that?
No, I didn't. Whoever did that, thanks for the assist.
That's Luke.
You're welcome.
No, it was really fun. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue as well because I'm having a lot of fun with it too. I feel like we really just scratched the surface with this, and I'm looking forward to some more conversation about this game.
Yeah.
We really didn't really talk much about the story, and I mean, obviously more is to come. But I'm curious to know, in the next episode, whether you guys like the overall story more or the individual character stories.
Yeah.
Did you like that sound effect? I did that one.
It was good.
Hey.
Mass Effect 2 every day.
Effect every day. Yeah, I think I think that's what we'll probably talk about the most because we really in this one we could just sort of, we scratched the surface of the story, but it was mostly about this gameplay that we'd never experienced. I really think next time we'll get into some deep story cuts.
I get hung up on companion storylines. I get real attached to the people.
Yeah.
Because I like them more than real people.
Yeah, man. Well, you're their
They don't
commander, man.
They don't disappoint you.
Yeah, they're your children. They're your children that can't disappoint you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that the Krogan won't fuck me.
Oh
That-
my.
Like, man, I just want
They
to
have
suck on
problems
those
with that.
riches.
They have problem. The Krogans have a little bit of a history with that.
Can you not even bang a Krogan if you're a woman?
No, they got rock dick, dude. You can't.
Oh, they got that. They got the stone scale from.
You get a
from
UTI.
Bruno's.
Oh, dude, you get a super UTI.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna do this next week or 2 weeks from now. We're gonna play again. So if you haven't played Mass Effect, be sure to do that. The thread. I guess we'll probably start a new thread on the subreddit so that we can clear out old questions and get new ones. I will go back through and probably look at the conversations that were going on there again, just to make sure if there was anything that we missed that we can go over.
Yeah.
But we'll probably start a new thread. So feel free to drop some knowledge in there for us to talk about. There was a lot going on in there. Bullet points, guys.
I didn't even want to get into there. It's like too many words.
There's lots of words.
That and between that and the syndication station subreddit, I mean, it's like I gotta like set aside an hour a day.
Yeah, a whole
to read
hour,
all these,
yeah.
Which is, I'm not doing
Ridiculous.
anything, but.
All right, well, I'm glad that we're continuing because I really want to check this out some more.
I also think this was a successful first over the internet podcast.
I think we did a good job, right?
I'm used to this, so.
We did it, guys. We did it. I don't know. It's tough at first, but it's something that we'll definitely get into. Eventually, I'd like for us to all have our webcams going, and we can get some video going with this.
Yeah, I'll set mine up next time.
I think that would help tremendously for the talk. Like, I felt like I was jumping on you guys even more than when we were in person because I couldn't see when you were about to say something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, we'll work out the kinks in the next couple episodes, and we'll figure that shit out. But I'm gonna wrap this one up. All right, so thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Again, we're playing Mass Effect 2 some more, so send in your thoughts, and be sure to stop by iTunes and leave us a review, or just give us some stars. 5 of them will be nice.
And before we go,
Yeah.
don't forget, you can win a PlayStation 4
Oh yeah.
from all of us.
Huh?
From us to you.
From us to you. On where you can check the Continue Twitter or the Facebook, or all of our Twitters and Facebooks, and then the arcadesushi.com itself is where the giveaway is. It's going to be running for
Couple months.
90 days. was the decision that was made on that, and
For the summertime, right?
No, no excuse for not remembering to enter. No excuse.
But it's a lower 48 states only, guys.
So fuck you, Alaska.
But you live in England.
Yeah, sorry, but it's a free PS4, so why the hell not?
For your American friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a green card marriage going.
Yeah, dude,
Get
yeah.
one, dude. Do
Well,
it.
they're pal anyway, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit gets all wonked.
Yeah, be sure to enter that, guys, and we'll kiss it before we send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think you guys will like it. They like it. They like it.
They do. They do. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, or thanks for listening, watching, whatever you're doing. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening to the ContinueCast. Our theme music is written and performed by Chris Connolly, aka DataCats. Check out his Facebook page at facebook.com/datacats. The ContinueCast is produced by Paul Ritchie, Nick Murphy, Josh Henderson, and our special guest, Luke Brown. Email us at continuepodcast@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/continueshow, and follow us on Twitter at continueshow.